every now and then, whatever, right? But at the same time, we'll get it back. We just need we just need 1 to 2 interceptions and it's over, man.
Okay.
If the
I got
Packers
you.
capitalize, because remember when they played the Commanders with Kenny Pickett, no matter how well their defense did, they had all those turnovers, right?
Yeah.
Their defense and their offense produced 9 points.
True.
So he can't, with Kenny Pickett, it's going to suck, man. But with Jalen Hurts, it's going to be awesome. I think if Hurts plays, realistically, Hurts versus Malik Willis, it's going to be tough, especially in Philadelphia, to rely on Malik Willis. But we could only hope, right?
Yeah. I got you. Um. Okay. So you got the Packers upsetting the Eagles.
Well, it's circumstantial right now because I don't know who the QBs for either team are going to be.
Okay. Yeah.
This is wild.
Look, it's Kenny Pickett. You like Green Bay to win. So if
No
Jalen.
matter what quarterback plays against Kenny Pickett, I'm picking the Packers.
Okay.
But if it's Jordan Love versus Jalen Hurts,
Shootout or
yeah, I think you take the over. I think you just have to take the over. But I don't think it's guaranteed that Philly wins because I know that it's probably likely Philadelphia is going to win. But at the same time, Jordan Love had that opportunity to win a shootout in Brazil, that Brazil game in week 1.
hmm
And they've had all this time to prepare for another shootout, right? So let's see. But I really hope that he gets to both QBs get to play, so we see a good one.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. I like your thinking. Like your thinking. So then we got the Rams and the Vikings.
That's Monday. Sunday night is Commanders Buccaneers, but we kind of touched on that a sec earlier. It's
Oh
like,
yeah. I guess I did skip.
I just want Jaden Daniels to just go get me my second playoff win, man. I got him doing it. I think that kind of similar to what I just said with the Packers Eagles. That's kind of wild. So the Packers Eagles, that was another matchup that was a week 1 matchup, right? So now
Yeah.
the Buccaneers Commanders, another matchup that happened in week 1 is a playoff game. That's crazy. You've had all this time, all this change.
Yeah.
They have all
Rematch.
that. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But,
I
but
do
we're
like
going
watching.
right back to Tampa. But you know what? All these other teams playing in cold weather, we're going to Tampa. That's not too bad, right?
Yeah. I like Washington going to Tampa. I like Washington versus Tampa though.
I like Washington to win too, man. I just think that
They're playing
Baker
good ball.
Mayfield's good, but he's down Godwin, and that Godwin was huge in that week 1 game. So,
Yeah. Godwin's was a big
and
loss.
Lattimore, dude, we got because I'm hoping for a day where, like, at the end of the day, we're gonna look at a stat that says here's Lattimore's numbers is like 0 targets, 0 yards, no 3 targets, like 0 yards. You know, what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
like he shut him down completely. I hope Lattimore shuts down Evans completely, man. But if he doesn't play because of his hamstring, I'm gonna be really bummed.
Right.
Especially because this is his guy. This is Norman versus Beckham Jr. This is better. Lattimore versus Evans.
Yeah.
Can you name a better one? Can you name a better one? Cortland Sutton versus Andre Johnson. Can you name another one?
Oh, what happened?
Corner versus wide receivers that fought.
It was Richard
Didn't
Sherman.
Pac-Man Jones fight somebody?
Yeah, Pac was. Well, he was Pac fighting with every damn body. I feel like. I like Richard Sherman and
Oh yeah, Crabtree. Yeah.
Crabtree. Yeah, yeah, that was my favorite. It really was
Okay,
just
that's
fucking.
that's a good one.
Yeah, that shit is funny. Even when Crabtree went to the Raiders, like they like went at it, like it's crazy. But okay, all right. That we both like Washington. I like it.
So Monday is it's Vikings
Like
at Rangers that will now be played in Arizona because of the LA wildfires.
correct, correct. Um, yeah. Hopefully everyone's doing okay with the wildfires.
Yeah, man. Prayers to them. That's a crazy situation.
Definitely prayers to them. But I like the Rams. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the Rams versus the Vikings
See, when I looked at this, man, I wasn't confident in the Vikings because I feel like the way that they played
versus the
against
Lions.
the Lions is just like that was a sitting duck, man. Where what's that?
That was ass. There was wide open receivers. There was I don't know, bro. Like I don't, and also the Rams are just on fire right now. There's always that one team that is just like they're just like when they win their last like couple games and they're just like healthy as well. Like Cooper Cup is healthy, Panuka is healthy, Mike Stafford's healthy. It's just everyone so far is just healthy on that squad, and they're all playing well. They were
Tough,
struggling
man.
earlier, but now they're good.
So you really who? So you are going to pick the Rams here?
I'm going to pick the Rams, bro. I'm beyond. There's gonna be an upset, and I think that's gonna be the major upset.
That's. But I looked at. I hear you. Nobody, not all favorites win. I hear you there, man. But that's what I'm totally saying is the Commanders are that team to be the team to not. They're the underdog in the game.
Yeah,
That's the underdog that I'm banging on, right? So I hear you, man. There's got to be another one somewhere. Is it going to be that one, or is that too obvious?
no, because I think a lot of people are gonna pick the Vikings just based off how they've been playing all year. But like,
That's what I'm saying
there's,
too. But
I'm gonna pick the Rams about how they've been doing the last couple of games because they've been on fire. They've been like cooking.
who did the Vikings? So the Vikings had three losses, right? But two to the Lions.
Yep.
Who else did they lose to?
Um, let's see. They lost it. Oh my gosh, I think it was another. I think it was another AFC team, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I don't know. Let's check real quick, actually, because if I'm not mistaken, okay, so all their last three games were against Seattle. They only won by a field goal. Packers, they won by two. The Lions, they got the ass kicked. The, the Cardinals, they only won by one. It's just they've had a lot of close games. They've had a lot of close games. They already lost to the Rams October 24th when the Vikings went to LA. So it could be a close. It should be a close game. They played each other earlier in the season, and the Rams won. And you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I think that's when they were down like Cooper Cup as well. And Cooper Cup is here and playing
Rams have. I love Kyron Williams.
and Kyron Williams.
Yeah,
So yeah, I like the Rams. I do like.
I'm
I
starting to
do like
like them
Justin
too.
Jefferson. I like Addison, Jordan Addison.
Oh my God! But I said it, or I said it, I think a week or two ago. I could pick Puka for 70, but I can't pick Stafford for 200, man, and that's why I hate the Rams. That's why I hate the Rams. But but Kyron
No, I
Williams
agree.
gets handed the ball 25 times a game, and he's good for like 60 yards, but the line for that is going to be crappy. You got to put faith in 70 to 80 for him with the touchdown. But early in the season, it was guaranteed, man. It was that Derrick Henry. It was always free with those two, but now with Kyron, it's every other. But I think they caught back on fire again.
Okay.
I like to pick. I like to pick the over here. Because I'm indecisive on this winner. I'm
Okay.
hoping that we get a shootout. I'm hoping for the shootout. You know what I mean? It's on Monday. I want a good game on Monday. I'm sorry about the wildfires. Maybe LA win. You know what? Let's pick the Rams, dude. Because of the LA wildfires, I'm
Yeah,
picking the
no.
Rams.
They gotta do it. You know, they
You
gotta.
better, you better go out with that. You better go get this win.
Yeah,
You
these
better
are
go
big
get the win.
wins.
It's gonna be soul crushing. Like I said, man, like if I could get a playoff win as a Commanders fan, I could hold my head up high maybe at the end of the day, right? But
Yeah.
listen, like I'm not that's not the mindset I'm coming in with. I'm coming in with we can beat the Buccaneers. I feel like we really can. Then I ultimately think if the Packers lose, that would force us to play the Lions second round.
Um.
That's tough, man. That's going to be the tough one. But ultimately,
Yeah.
if it was meant to be, then we have to beat the Lions. So.
Hey, yeah. You never know. Jaden Daniels can do some magic and go far.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm looking forward to. I would love the opportunity to win against the Buccaneers. I get to hold my head up high with a playoff win, my second one in my entire life. I mean, you've seen your team win a Super Bowl. I've seen one playoff win, right?
Yeah.
So I could get this one. And then I can see how we stack up against the Lions. Because if we beat the Lions, who's going to stop us afterwards? Right? Who would, nobody,
Yeah,
dude,
you're
right?
right, bro. You're right. Yeah, I was sitting there thinking like, yeah, I can't even think about it right now because
That would be so.
yeah,
Like, listen, if you beat the Buccaneers, it's kind of like that game against the Lions. Kind of like in a lot of ways is like the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
yeah, because you're like that many away from just getting there. It's gonna be a good one. Games gonna
I'm
be
really
good.
excited.
Gonna be good. All the games this year is gonna be good. But we'll see how the seasons plays out.
Looking forward to it, man. Who are your early conference championship picks and then Super Bowl picks as we go into the first round?
So I think AFC Championship is gonna be Chiefs and Ravens, and then NFC Championship I like the Rams and Lions, and then
Well,
Super Bowl
ultimately, I do think the Lions will probably be there. Unless we upset them, that would be crazy, right? But
yeah,
probably the Lions, right? So, like, realistically, if you had to put money on it today, the Lions, and then the other side of the bracket, I think the Rams. Okay, so you think Lions and Rams.
yep, NFC Championship.
What about who eliminates the healthy Eagles then? So
You
wouldn't it
know what?
wouldn't the Eagles have to play the Rams? Are you sure
Eagles
about
will
that?
have to play the Rams. No, so whoever wins,
That's crazy. I don't know who the Eagles QB will be.
oof, yeah,
But let's just pretend. Let's pretend we'll get a healthy Hurts. What happens?
um, so whoever plays, I guess whoever plays the winner between uh, the Vikings and the Rams will play the Lions.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it can go either way though, depending on the seeds of each teams.
So we're either going realistically, it could potentially be Lions, Eagles,
Yeah,
or Lions, Rams,
correct.
or Commanders, Eagles, Commanders, Rams. I'm all in on us beating the Bucks, man. I just know about they're just not gonna have the same hunger that we are coming in with,
Yeah, I got you. I agree.
And I
I
think
agree.
that the idea that we lost to them in week one made them hungrier.
I agree. Yep.
Wow, we are going into half right now. Penn State's up 10-0 against Notre
Crazy.
Dame.
Crazy. I need to go watch the rest of this game too. But all right, everyone. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to another episode of the Sports Battery with Matt and I. Um, and we'll see you guys after this weekend, after the NFL playoffs, the college football playoffs are completed. Matthew, you have a good night. Appreciate you
Dude,
hopping
man,
on as always.
go Fighting Irish, man. Let's get this comeback. All right.
Yeah.
I'll see. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this again, and the Irish win somehow. Right?
All right. All right. Have a good night.
You too, man.